Samus Aran video part 2. So, I should have come to some type of conclusion based on the Crystal Flash ability, and using that as an example for why the Varia suit would be more powerful. Because, the power bombs that vaporize humans instantly, and the missiles that damage organs inside of an entity that can cause earthquakes inside of its body. Yeah, and despite this being a healing ability, I pointed out, I think that, it's also implied that it's kind of durability since her helmet's off and her hair's flowing around. Anyways, I think power bombs can destroy a large building or something. Because the bottle ship that Samus was told not to use the missiles in, I feel like Adam said that because the whole ship could have been compromised. So yeah. And in the manga, Ridley is shown to destroy a building inside of a mountain. Now, it's good to realize that it's not really a mountain. A lot of people on the internet seem to say it's a mountain. Back 10 years ago or something, I probably did do that. So, it's just good to learn and then realize your mistakes and use those methods of not, cheating and such. Yeah. And Samus gets damaged by Ridley, who has shown to destroy a building inside of a mountain. Now, we don't know if he used a full extent of his plasma to really hurt her like that, but since he was mad at her and he doesn't, he wants her dead, I'm assuming he used a powerful attack. But in the next scene, you see that, when she jumps out of the way, it just looks like some of the floor was destroyed, so it could be a contained attack or something, but there's no really way to know. Despite the Crystal Flash being kind of a durability thing, even though it's only building level in radius, judging from what Adam was saying, considering it's using so much energy, I would have to say it's maybe a miniature star, if anything, because I think she's utilizing multiple power bombs and multiple missiles, and one power bomb was enough to destroy the BSL, destroy the bottle ship. I do think that the Zero Suit game is pretty up there based on that technique, and in the gravity suit, another M, we see her fly out the space station, but she somehow comes back and floats back, so maybe she has more off-screen maneuverability with it, because we usually just see her just move normal, but more freely in water and space and in lava. So maybe she did curve herself in, because she really was outside of the ship before she activated her gravity suit another round. And this is gonna sound reaching. You can disagree if you want, and I might have to back away from this, unless we're using Varia suit. I would have to say the Crystal Flash energy that Samus is using on her body to heal her suit that's inside of her, mentality-wise, I would have to say that that amount of energy is way hotter than freaking lava that the gravity suit deals with. Apparently, the gravity suit, the melee counter, it amps the damage you add to the melee counter, which makes sense because it's a gravity fluctuation that this person is thrown around. So yeah. Another thing, in the manga, she can punch a Chozo work bot with one arm and damage it. Though in the games and in Scan, they're claimed to be indestructible and dent her weapons away. So the power suit, her strength seems a little more powerful than like her missiles that just merely push the work bots away. And her power beam in Super Metroid, one little shot can explode a space pirate, but one little shot doesn't do anything to the Emmy, and they just kind of like tank it. But like Samus backslapping the Emmy completely stuns it, so there's more like power and explosive power coming from her melee counter than like her regular weapons can do to it. Adam even stated that like even at full power, she can't do anything with her weapons to the Emmy. Yet backhanding it is more energy needed to like at least stun it. It's not as great as like Ravenbeak's lore in that to the first Emmy you fight. And that's why it's damaged. But I'd have to say that her strength outclassing her beam weapons that explode space pirates, that's pretty cool. I would have to say that's like she could have just backhanded a space pirate and exploded them, right?